Fabio Wardley stops Joseph Parker in the 11th round. Wow. Wow, my people. What a fight that was, man. That was just an incredible fight. I mean, I was doing a watch along, and for those of you who came to the watch along, like I've lost my voice. My voice is gone. But you know what? It was just an epic fight, man. It was entertaining from round 1 all the way to round 11 when it was stopped. And before I give my post-fight reaction, I just want to say this, man. Like, massive respect to both fighters. You know, what they did in that ring, like, they both earned my respect. Listen, they already had my respect, but my admiration for both fighters has just grown even more, man. And I know a lot of Joseph Parker fans will feel hard done by with a stoppage, and we're going to talk about the stoppage as well. I want to touch on that. But overall, man, both guys are just true warriors, man. Do you know what I mean? Just true warriors. Some of the shots both guys ate in that fight, it was just incredible. I was just surprised both guys even made it to the 11th round, because early on Parker ate some big shots from Fabio Wardley. You know what I mean? In the mid rounds, Fabio Wardley ate some big right hands from Parker. Parker was dabbling up on that jab, trebling on the jab. And Fabio Wardley, for someone who comes from white-collar boxer, who had 4 white-collar boxing fights, yeah? For him to achieve what he's achieved is just absolutely unbelievable for me, man. Like, he's not meant to be here. Like, the position that he finds himself right now, you know, he could be fighting Alexander Usyk. Not could. You know, according to Uncle Frank, he's fighting Alexander Usyk next. One of the greatest fighters of all time. The undisputed king. I mean, that is crazy. When you think about it, it's just crazy. And putting the sentiment away, yeah, putting the you know, because I know a lot of people are Joseph Parker fans. They're not going to be happy how the fight ended. But let's just put that to one side. Let's just recognize the achievement of Fabio Wardley. I mean, it's incredible. This guy had no amateur background, 4 white-collar boxing fights. I mean, he has no right to be here, man. He's beating people up that are way more skilled than him. I mean, I have to eat my humble pie because I backed Joseph Parker to comprehensively outclass, outbox Fabio Wardley, man, and stop him in the 8th or 10th. But you know what? Fabio Wardley showed me that he's learned a few things from that defeat against Justice Uni. I mean, his jab was on point. He had a good jab, man. He was catching Joseph Parker with a jab, man. He made some improvement. Obviously, listen, he's still got limitations because he just hasn't got that amateur background, yeah? His skills are limited. He's still got that, but the guy has heart. The guy is a true warrior. And shout out to Fabio Wardley, man. Like, he deserves to be where he is right now. Yeah, he deserves to be where he is right now. That's what I'm just saying. I respect both fighters. Like, that's coming honestly, you know, from the heart for me. You know, in this post-fight analysis, there's no edits, no cuts, none of that, no footage. It's just me just saying it straight from the heart, man. Just as a boxing fans on what I witnessed tonight, you know. For those of you who came along to the watch along, you saw me how passionate I was, man, how crazy I was going for this fight. Like, honestly, I thought Joseph Parker, with his recent form, his wins against Zhilei Zhang, against Deontay Wilder, Martin Bakole, I thought, nah, man, this guy he's in his prime of his career. He's 33 years old, former world champion. He's just got everything. I thought he was really going to put the stop to the unbeaten run of Fabio Wardley. But unfortunately, he wasn't to be, man. He wasn't to be, you know. And Joseph Parker, massive respect to him as well. He waited 2 years to get a title shot, never got it. Some fighters ducked him. He was meant to fight for the title against Daniel Dubois, who fell ill for some reason, still no medical proof for it. Denied Joseph Parker an opportunity to fight for the title. And of course, Joseph Parker wanted to stay busy. You know, he's a true warrior. Listen, Joseph Parker has to be commanded because he did not have to fight Fabio Wardley. He didn't have to take this fight. As a true warrior, he took the risk. He took the risk where most of your favorite fighters wouldn't take it. They'll rather sit on a couch, yeah, and sit it out and wait. Maybe in hindsight, Joseph Parker and his team are thinking we should have done that. They're thinking maybe we should have done that. But you know what? We need to command fighters like Joseph Parker. We need to respect him because there's not many fighters left like Joseph Parker. Like, he's the last of a dying breed, man. They're just not built like Joseph Parker. He waited so long for his title shot. Now, this defeat against Fabio Wardley, he's back of the queue, man. Back of the queue, man. Uncle Frank has just taken Joseph Parker for a ride, man. Just my opinion, I'm being honest. Joseph Parker should have had his title shot long time ago, man. And this is what happens in boxing, in combat sports, man. This is what happens. People say Joseph Parker is too nice. He needs to be a bit more mean. You know, I kind of agree with that, man. Maybe Joseph Parker should have digged his heels in a bit deeper and really went all out for a title shot against Alexander Usyk, because now, by being the nice guy, respectful, it kind of hasn't paid off. You know, I'm just being honest. I'm just keeping it real. It kind of hasn't paid off for Joseph Parker. But I respect Joseph Parker. I'm a great admirer of Joseph Parker's skills and what he's achieved in boxing. But it's just, for me, it's just sad. It's just sad, man. 2 years being the mandatory, taking fights, taking risks that a lot of the, you know, someone like Tyson Fury wouldn't take the risks that Joseph Parker has taken. You know, Parker's taking a lot of risks, but now it looks like, you know, it's a rebuild for Joseph Parker. He's back. He's at the back of the queue because, look, if Frank Warren didn't want to give him a title shot when he was the mandatory, if they blackballed him, if they curved him when he was the mandatory, what you guys gonna think now that he's not even mandatory, now that he's lost that position? Mate, they're gonna forget about Joseph Parker. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just being honest. I know it sounds mean-hearted and that. I know, you know, I'm saying some wild shit, but I'm just being honest. And I'm sure a lot of people will agree with me. For me, Joseph Parker has to leave Frank Warren ASAP, immediately. Whatever agreement he has with Frank Warren, tonight, tear that shit up, man. Tear that shit up, man. If I'm Joseph Parker, I'm going over to Eddie Hearn, man. Because the only way I see Joseph Parker ever getting another title shot is away from Uncle Frank. Because Uncle Frank is now gonna... man, Uncle Frank is got a stable of British fighters now. Listen, I'm British. I support British fighters. Yeah, but Uncle Frank now, he's gonna look after Fabio Wardley, Moses Ituma, even Tyson Fury, mate. Those are his guys now. Forget Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker has to go away from that. For me, Eddie Hearn, he's really good at promoting international fighters. He's got the likes of Opataya, he's got Ennis Boots, he's got a few international fighters. So Joseph Parker joining Eddie Hearn is a good idea, man. Eddie Hearn also being a rival of Frank Warren. Eddie Hearn might just want to prove something to Frank Warren. He might just want to step to Frank Warren. He might just want to put Joseph Parker back into a title frame. Do you know what I mean? Or even try and find ways to navigate Joseph Parker to put him in position to fight for a title again. I feel bad for Joseph Parker, but sometimes when you're a warrior, when you got that fighting spirit, when you keep it real, sometimes it could work against you, man. It could be to your detriment. You know? It could be to your detriment. And it just feels like Joseph Parker just took one risk too far. Just took one risk too far. Now, I've said what I had to say about Joseph Parker. He fought well. He did the best that he could. He threw big shots in there. For me, Joseph Parker, he fought well. But like I said in my fight breakdown, when you go up against Fabio Wardley, who's very unorthodox, you have to stay focused for the whole 12 rounds, man. We saw it against Justice Huni. Fabio Wardley just has a knack of pulling it out the bag. You know what I mean? Like, he could be losing. He could be losing on the cards every single round. But you have to stay switched on for the whole 12 rounds. I said it in my fight breakdown. And in the 11th round, even the 10th round, there was just moments where I don't know what happened to Parker. Lapse of concentration, man. Lapse of lack of focus got him in trouble, man. And Fabio Wardley, like I said, he's one of the best finishers in boxing right now in the heavyweight division. Once he's got you cornered, once he smells blood, he's not laying you off the hook. Now, I'm going to come to the stoppage from the referee. This Foster referee, whatever his name is, Brian Foster, Ben Foster, Howard Foster, whatever this guy's name is, this guy's a clown. This referee should never, ever referee another big fight ever again in his career. I'm serious. I don't have it at the top of my head because I haven't had time to analyze or study tapes. But I'm sure this Foster guy has stepped in early in so many fights. He gets on my bloody nerves. I swear to God, he should never ever referee another big fight. I mean, the way the fight was stopped, yeah, I'm not blaming Fabio Wardley. Listen, Fabio Wardley, he's the fighter. His job is to throw the punches. The referee has a big decision to make. Yes, Parker was in trouble. Yes, Parker was on the ropes. But the stoppage was way too early. Most of the punches that Fabio Wardley was throwing wasn't even landing. They were hitting the arm, hitting the gloves, glancing. It wasn't even landing. Yes, Parker was stang. He was in trouble. But it's not like he was out cold. He wasn't out cold. He wasn't out cold. For me, that was a tad too early of a stoppage. And this is going to go on. This debate is going to go on. And I'm going to do another video where I'm going to watch that stoppage again. I'm going to do a fight reaction. We're going to watch that tape and we're going to see, why did the referee stop it? It was too early. Now, you're going to have some people that are going to say, yo, Parker should have took the knee. Parker is an experienced fighter. Should have took the knee, took the 8 count, recovered a bit and go back up and, hugged Wardley for dear life. Yes, in hindsight, we know, yeah, hindsight is a good thing. Like, yeah, Parker could have took the knee. I agree with people that will say that. But at the same time, I'm thinking Parker probably thought, these shots ain't really landing, the referee gonna jump in. And I always know when a fight is stopped a little bit early, I always tell by the reaction of the fighter. Parker pushed the referee away because he's like, nah, what are you doing? I'm still here. If that was Tyson Fury, if that was Anthony Joshua, if that was Alexander Usyk, I'm telling you right now, that referee doesn't stop it. The referee doesn't stop it. Let's keep it 100. The referee does not stop that fight if that was Tyson Fury. I mean, Tyson Fury go bang that, punch that pillow to post against Alexander Usyk in the 10th round or whatever. They never stopped that fight. And many people say that the referee should have stopped. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury gonna knock the hell out against Deontay Wilder in the first fight. The referee gave him like a minute to recover, mate. It just doesn't make no sense. It's not fair. Some fighters get more time, some fighters don't. There needs to be a level of consistency across the board, man, because this is putting people off boxing. This type of decision turns fans away from boxing, man. We need to fix that as the boxing community, fans, the people that we love boxing, like the people in charge who run boxing. We really need to fix this, man. It doesn't make no goddamn sense, man. I do not agree with that stoppage. Now, I'm not saying that Fabio Wardley doesn't deserve to win. That's not what I'm saying. Do not get me twisted. Fabio Wardley, his job is to throw the punches as a fighter. The referee makes the decision whether to stop the fight. I'm in disagreement with the referee. It was an early stoppage. But congratulations to Fabio Wardley for the win. I mean, what can we do? It's happened. The referees made the decision. Fabio Wardley was hurting Joseph Parker. He was getting to Joseph Parker, but the last final punches were not landing. But he got the win. Congratulations. He moves on. He fights Alexander Usyk. We're going to talk about that in the days and weeks to come. I just want to see some level of consistency in refereeing boxing matches. It don't make no goddamn sense. That's just my honest opinion. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me or not. I welcome everyone's opinion. If you don't agree with me, let me know. Let's have that debate. Let's talk about it, man. I don't mind. Let's have a conversation. Tell me why you think I'm wrong. Tell me why the stoppage wasn't early. Let's talk about it. And if you agree with me, write it down as well. Why do you think it was an early stoppage? I've just given you my reasons. But shout out to Fabio Wardley. He fought well. Like I said, he boxed better than I thought he would. When I did my fight breakdown, I did not predict Fabio Wardley to box the way he did. He used the jab very good. He was going to the body shots as well. The uppercut was there for Fabio Wardley. I'm going to do a proper breakdown of this fight on my next video, either Sunday evening or Monday evening. I'm going to drop it. But Fabio Wardley really surprised me with his performance. And big him up. He comes from white-collar boxing. I had one white-collar boxing fight. And I can tell you right now, yeah, like, trust me, it's not easy to come from where Fabio Wardley has come from to be where he is. I'm really happy for him. Fantastic. Congratulations to him and his team, his family. I wish him the best. You know, I wish him the best. Go ahead, fight Alexander Usyk. I wish you the best in that as well. We're going to be back. We're going to do a watch along. We're going to do fight breakdowns for that as well. He advances. It's an incredible achievement. Don't forget who Fabio Wardley was in there against Joseph Parker, a former world champion, a guy who's beaten Zhilei Zhang, Deontay Wilder, and Martin Bakole. Now, I know a lot of people chat shit. They want to dismiss Parker's wins over Zhang, Bakole, and Parker. Please don't do that. Let's not do that. Joseph Parker deserved to win those fights. We have to respect Joseph Parker. He still went out there, put in a hell of a performance against those fighters, and he got the W. And Joseph Parker deserved to be the mandatory challenger. Fabio Wardley wins it. Yes, a bit controversial because of the stoppage, but I didn't even expect Fabio Wardley to get that far in the fight, to get to round 11. I thought Parker was going to take him out by then. You know? Like I said, I'm going to come back with a proper fight reaction, as in we're going to study the tape. We're going to see where Parker made the mistakes. You know, we're going to see where, Fabio Wardley made the adjustments, where he did really good. I want to do that. I feel like he deserves that. We're really going to study everything, including the referee stoppage. This video, I just wanted to give a post-fight, reaction, like from the heart, because I didn't want to go to sleep. I might forget what I want to really say from the heart by morning. So I wanted to just come in and just say everything that I needed to say. Just keep it real, But yeah, great fight overall, great entertainment. Shout out to everyone that came along for the watch along. You're fantastic. I love it, man. I appreciate you, and everyone that smashed the likes, everyone that subscribed during the watch along. Thank you so much, man. It was an epic fight. By the way, listen, Parker, Uso, the big Uso, Joseph Parker, keep your head up, man. You did yourself proud. Listen, warriors take risks, and sometimes it doesn't pay off. But listen, you're a real one. Keep your head up. Fabio Wardley, yeah, man. You've earned my respect, man. Listen, man, I admire your heart. I admire your courage. Both fighters did fantastic. It's not their fault the way the fight ended. It's the officials that we have to look at. It's them that we have to look at. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching, my people, for watching this video as well. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to smash the likes. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because you're really going to help us to grow. Thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports with me, your boy Enzo, the realest in the game. I'll be back with another one real soon. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.